Students, in previous we derived second kinematic equation. Now we are going to derive third kinematic equation. See students, here in this derivation we have to know the second kinematic equation formula and also first kinematic equation formula. If we know these two, we can easily derive the third kinematic equation. Students, in this third kinematic equation also we have to consider that a body has a uniform acceleration a meter by second square and initial velocity of the body u meter by second and the final velocity of the body v meter by second. Distance traveled by a body is s meters and time taken t seconds. Students, remember, so if you know the second kinematic equation and first kinematic equation, we can easily derive the third kinematic equation. Students, already just now we derived second kinematic equation. S is equal to ut plus of 8 square. So I am writing the second kinematic equation. So from this, how can we derive the third kinematic equation? So third kinematic equation, how can we derive? So second kinematic equation, S is equal to ut plus of 8 square. Suppose if you say this is equation 1. Students, when we are deriving a kinematic equation, so let us consider a body has a uniform acceleration a meter by second square and the initial velocity of the body v u meter by second and the final velocity of the body v meter by second. So distance traveled by a body in time t, yes, and time taken is t seconds, that you have to write in sentences, and then you have to write according to the second kinematic equation, S is equal to ut plus of 8 square. Students, we already know that first kinematic equation. What is the first kinematic equation? V is equal to u plus 80. So final velocity v is equal to u plus 80. That is the first kinematic equation. So I am writing first kinematic equation also, final velocity formula. V is equal to u plus 80. Students, if we know these two kinematic equations, we will get the third kinematic equation. Very easy. So from this final velocity formula, if we subject t, what we will get, we will see. V minus u is equal to 80. Okay students, v minus, just I send this u right hand side, u is there, I send left hand side so that it will become minus u. V minus u is equal to 80. Now t is equal to v minus u by a. So time formula we got v minus u by a. If you know this, okay, we can derive the third kinematic equation. V minus u by a is equal to t. Students, now this t value substitute in first equation. Students, remember the t value we have to substitute in first equation. This is the first equation. So in this first equation, here time is there and here also t square. So that this t value we are substituting in first equation. So substituting t value in first equation, we will see what we will get. So S is equal to u into t. Instead of t we have to write v minus u by a. V minus u by a plus of a t square, a into t. T means v minus u by a whole square. V minus u by a whole square. Students, now S is equal to u into v, uv minus u into u square by a plus of a into a by b whole square formula, a by b whole square. So here instead of a place v minus u, in b place a is there. So a by b whole square means a square by b square. So that here v minus u by whole square is there. So I am writing v minus u whole square by a square. Observe students clearly. Here v minus u by a whole square is there, so that v minus u square by v minus u whole square by a square I have written. Observe clearly. Students, now uv minus u square by a plus, this is like a minus b whole square, v minus u whole square, a minus b whole square, a place v is there, in b place minus u is there, minus b place minus u is there. Just I am writing a minus b whole square formula. So what is the formula for a minus b whole square? A minus b whole square. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. This is the formula. A minus b whole square formula. A square plus b square minus 2ab. So here v minus u whole square. So it is also similar to that. So I am expanding this. Plus 1 by 2 a into a square plus b square minus 2vu or 2ub, 2ab or 2ba anyhow, by a square. Students, here a and here a, 2a. A square means a into a, so 1a cancel. So what we got? uv minus u square by a plus, I can write as 1 by 2a. So v square plus u square minus 2vu by 2a. This 2 and here 1a. Students, clearly identify. Here a square is there, a into a. So a into a, here a is there. So numerator a is there, denominator a into a. So 1a cancelled. So what we got? V square plus u square minus 2uv or vu by 2a. Now here uv minus u square by a plus v square plus u square minus 2vu by 2a. Now I am taking LCM. So here LCM is 2a. 2a is LCM. So 2a cancel. So 2 into uv, 2uv minus 2 into u square minus 2u square, 2a cancel. So plus v square plus u square minus 2 uv or vu. You can write as anything, uv or vu. I have written. See students, minus 2uv plus 2uv cancel. Minus 2uv plus 2uv cancel. Minus 2u square plus u square. So students, again I am writing one more step. V square plus u square minus 2u square by 2a. So this is s equal to. So s equal to, we got v square plus u square minus 2u square. Students, here minus 2u square and plus u square. So 1 u square we can easily cancel. So what you will get? 1 u square cancel means v square minus u square by 2a we will get. So students, s is equal to here plus u square minus 2u square. So that 1 u square we can cancel. So what we will get? v square minus u square by 2a. Students, observe clearly. V square plus u square minus 2u square. So minus 2u square plus u square. So that I cancel 1 u square. So that what we got? S is equal to v square minus u square by 2a. Now students, if you cross multiply 2as is equal to v square minus u square, or v square minus u square is equal to 2as. So this v square minus u square is equal to 2as is called third kinematic equation. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. is called third kinematic equation. Students, remember how to derive the third kinematic equation only if you remember two things: second kinematic equation formula and first kinematic equation formula. So first we have to write, let us consider a body has a uniform acceleration a meter by second square. Initial velocity u meter by second, final velocity v meter by second, distance traveled by a body is s meters, and time taken t seconds. Students, according to second kinematic equation, distance traveled by a body s is equal to ut plus of at square, that we have to write. And then according to first kinematic equation, v is equal to u plus at. Now we are subjecting t is equal to, so t is equal to v minus u by a. Now students, what we did, we substituted this t value in the first equation. We have considered it is a first equation. So here we have substituted s is equal to ut plus of 8 square. So instead of t we have written v minus u by a. We have substituted. So when we substituted, we got this formula, u into v minus u. Now what we did simplification. So when we are doing the simplification, you please slowly you have to multiply, and you should know the LCMs, then we will get third kinematic equation. So what we got, third kinematic equation, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. So this third kinematic equation gives velocity acquired by a body in traveling a distance s. So third kinematic equation gives velocity acquired by a body in traveling distance s. So students, we have to remember these three kinematic equations. So first kinematic equation, v is equal to u plus at, and second kinematic equation, s is equal to ut plus of 8 square, and third kinematic equation, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. If you remember these three kinematic equation, we have some numerical problems we have to practice based on this kinematic equation. So each equation gives a relationship. Each equation gives us a relationship. So according to that, we can easily solve the problems. Students, you please remember all the three kinematic equation derivations, and also students, we have again these derivations we can also explain through graphical methods. That also I will explain to you. You can understand very easily. Students, I hope that these three derivations you understood very well. If you understood these three derivations, we can easily solve the numerical problems. Okay students, I hope that you please practice always. If you practice, then only you can remember the derivations, otherwise you will forget. Thank you students.